Yo, what's up, Facebook? What's good? So you're not gonna believe what I saw on the news last night. Like, I seen some shit. I seen some shit on the news, dude, last night. And it really just made me think, like, damn, bro. Oh, I was checking CNN.com, and there was this couple who survived the Las Vegas shooting. But the story was about this couple, and ironically enough, because life has a sick, twisted sort of way about it, this one couple that survives the Las Vegas shooting ends up getting killed in a car crash a couple weeks later. Like, ain't that some shit? Facebook. Like, ain't that some shit? That makes me feel like complaining about being single is somewhat selfish, but at the same time, the only thing I can make out of that is hopefully they died together. And if you have a girlfriend, cherish her, or a wife, or whatever, because you never know when life is unpredictable like that. Life is truly unpredictable, you know. That's what I got from the article I saw on CNN. Life is unpredictable. I mean, could you imagine this couple? They survived the Las Vegas shooting, and that probably made their love a little bit stronger because they survived that, only to die in a fucking car crash a couple weeks later. What the shit? And it's on CNN.com if you know where to look for it. But yeah. But then I also saw a story where a 4-year-old is defying the odds by beating cancer, which, that's life in a nutshell. I mean, if you're watching the news, you'll see one story about the couple, and then you see this other story about this kid surviving cancer, and it's like, well, ain't that a kick? A lot of people are like, so would you get more tattoos? And the answer is, yeah, I want to get Aussie across my knuckles on my left hand right here. I have it done like some sick gothic font. I think like a Cradle of Filth band logo tattooed right here, black and filled in with dark green. That looks sick as fuck. And I want to get demon wings on my back. But all that is rather expensive. So, I'm content with the ones I have right now. If I were to go to a tattoo parlor here in town, I'd obviously go to Black Sunday because, Black Sunday did the cobra on my arm. If I could turn it just like that. Okay, there we go. There's the head of it. If you look closely at the head of it, there's a pentagram right there. I mean, Black Sunday did an awesome job on this. That is some nice looking ink. Now, from a distance, you can't really see what it looks like. You're just like, what the fuck is that? And then you look closely at it, and it's like, damn, that shit's detailed. Do I smoke weed? Oh, I go to Colorado if I can, to answer your question. It helps with the Asperger's and cataracts and the ADHD, ADD, whatever the fuck you want to call it, which is, part of, When you have Asperger's, you get a packaged deal of disorders. How's work going, Cobra? I'm working from home right now. He also says working from home is boring. Work's going good. I love my job. It's very convenient for me. You know, it's also a learning experience. It's a chance for me to learn and get better at it. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of working from home, I'm trying to get that album finished, and I got GarageBand open right now. And it looks like the first half of the song needs to be done. Just about. Looks like, from what I remember correctly, I was doing dual vocals for it. And then I would tune the guitar back down. And yeah. I remember when I was doing a video on Facebook making my music. And the cool thing about this is if I record the top track with the guitar and then I match it in pitch with different styles of singing, dual vocals, and record the dual vocals on different tracks and loop it underneath it. There's a reason why a lot of people like Legends Never Die. It has that same concept. That the concept you heard in Legends Never Die, it's going to be a reoccurring concept throughout the entire album. All the dual vocals and the dual guitar, because I can do like different styles of singing, and I think to myself, why am I not incorporating that into my music? These different influences of metal just colliding into one sound, and people are going to be like, whoa, either you're really going to like it or you're really going to fucking hate it. Now, the first thing would be getting my guitar tuned. Yeah. Because you can legally go to Colorado and smoke it. You don't even have to check into a hotel if you're not staying for too long. You can drive down there for a day, visit a couple of dispensaries, smoke a little bit of weed. If you leave it all there in the state of Colorado and do not bring it back with you, then technically you haven't broken any laws. But the government sees how much money Colorado's making off of weed right now, and they should be thinking to themselves, wait a second, if we multiply that by the number of states in the entire country, they start doing the math in their head or calculating it or whatever. All of a sudden, as soon as the government figures out how much money marijuana could make our country, it's done. It's fucking done. It'd be legal quicker than you can say hell's bells. Yeah, those things are fun to play. Yeah. Good thing that wasn't lit. God damn it. I hate when that happens. But it could be worse. It always could be. See, I gotta watch that pull off on the fucking string. God damn it. The guitar playing could be so flawless, and then that one little. I'm getting frustrated at my mistakes on the guitar, turn that into shredding, and it's like, oh shit. Of course, when you're playing guitar on social media, people do tend to expect you to be at least somewhat good at it. You know. Scale of fuck it in key drop C. I do apologize, Facebook. I was getting lost up in the guitar here, just jamming out on it, you know. Yeah, it's pulled back in a ponytail. Don't worry about it. Actually, I know who the fake King Cobra is already. I'm willing to bet you, and this is what, I can't reveal the source of where I got the information from. However, a good source told me that the fake King Cobra was somebody I used to hang out with on Discord way back in the day, you know. It was this person calling himself Snails. And a bunch of other people from the old way old Discord decided they were going to basically conspire against me to create some fake publicity stunt in order to get me more subscribers. And it's like, these people are going to see this stupid fight going off, and they're going to be like, who do we root for? You know. And it was a way to get more exposure for me, really. But honestly, it's childish and immature. And, you know, there's only going to be one of me, to be honest. I could use that from a song on the album. I like that. Do you know any Rob Zombie / White Zombie riffs? I wish. No, I don't. I'm not really good at the songs part of the guitar playing, but as far as other people's songs and stuff, but I know a little bit of stuff here and there, you know, and I'm mostly just shredding shit. But if my shredding is this good, then you can can only imagine that it would not take me very long to, if I can shred and learn how to shred it, I can learn how to play damn near any song I want to learn how to play, just because I can, you know. It's just. Yeah. Oh, warm up my fingers nicely so that when I'm off Facebook Live and shit, I can finish the rest of my song. But I don't want to just sit here and be like, oh yeah, I'm going to work on my album, blah, 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 and not warm up in front of it, on the camera at least. Switch these around for a second. Yeah. You doggies. I don't even know how long I was playing guitar for. I was just getting into it. And it's like, oh shit, like 38 minutes. How about that? Damn near 40 minutes of just, you know. Oh, damn. That black Cavendish pipe tobacco is the bee's knees. As far as pipe tobacco goes, black Cavendish is the strongest you can get. Mm. I suppose if I was to get another shotgun, I'd probably get like a Mossberg 590 Shockwave. Those things are sexy. And like $200-300, you really can't beat that. That's a pretty good deal. Now, if Colt wanted to make some more money off of their handguns, they could take their new Colt Cobra that they have, that the 35 special that they have. Make it a 45 caliber, extend the barrel to about 4 inches, add like a tactical rail underneath it so that it holds a green laser sight on the bottom. It's constantly staying charged. You take the green laser sight off and charge it in the sun or some shit, and then fucking stick it back on your pistol, Yeah. And you make the entire thing all black with a fiber optic green sight. It would look like the new Cobra 38 specials, but it'd be a little bit bigger caliber, basically, and it'd be all black, That would look sick as fuck. You call it the Cobra Commander 45 special. I tell you what, Colt be making some serious money off of that handgun. They'd be like, wait a minute. You took your 35 special and made it into a 45 with a 4-inch barrel, and oh shit, that's cool. I'll check this out. So yeah, that would be kind of cool to see that. Like that's just an idea for Cole. You know what I'm saying? Like if they don't want to use it, they can. I really don't care. That would be cool. That would be cool if they did make a handgun like that. And they gave me some credit for thinking of that. They're like, hey, you know what? We'll get this guy about 20% of the sales. I'm like, all right, I'm cool with that. No, but seriously though, guns are like cars. They change them every year or so. And right now, Mossberg is making a shit ton of money with their new Shockwave. That little shotgun of theirs is going to make them some serious moolah. I mean, literally, if I saved up 2 paychecks and had all my bills caught up and everything, I could get one. Boom, easy. That way, my double barrel shotgun can have a sibling. Nah, but that's the thing of it, though, is that, you got to prioritize, Maybe one more gun just sitting around doing nothing unless you're going to the range, It's just like, you start thinking of other places where you can spend it, mind you, It's just how it is. And yeah, people talk shit on double barrel shotguns, but they're easy to check for safety, and on top of that, it's better than a sharp stick. And really, it should only take 2 shots to take down your target minimum. You shouldn't need like 5 or 6. Granted, yes, a Mossberg Shockwave is a cool shotgun, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't want, honestly, because they're sick, They look like a lot of people have been saying. Some people are like, oh, these are a pain in the ass to shoot. Some people are like, oh, these are fun to shoot. So you get mixed reviews, But here's the kicker of it. A Cobra 38 special from Colt is like 500 to 800, $900, I think. I don't know. Maybe 400, 500, 600, somewhere in there. So the Colt Cobra 38 Special, which the new one they come out with, holds 6 38 round special rounds or what have you, and it holds 6 shots. And the Mossberg 590 Shockwave holds 5 plus 1 in the chamber, which is 6. And yet, I think it's because the pistol's a lot smaller than that shotgun, so it's easier to conceal. So what if someone made me an offer? They said, we'll give you a free gun, but you have to choose between the Mossberg 590 Shockwave or one of the new Cobra 38 Specials. That would be a tough one for me, man, because they both have their advantages and disadvantages. They would, too. And it's like, you only get 6 shots, which is, more than enough if you are a decent shooter. You gotta think of distance, accuracy, recoil, all that shit. And the cool thing about the Shockwave bird's head grip, which is what's featured as the stock on a 590 Shockwave, the way that handle is designed to help with the recoil. You get a nice firm grip on that handle and a looser grip on the front, and you don't hold it out like that. You want to tuck your arm in like that when you shoot it. Yeah, that's just with any gun, period, Facebook. Even if you're going to shoot a gun properly, you want to tuck your fucking arm in, because if you do this, the gun could slip and you could dislocate your shoulder, and that would not feel good. Some guns kick that hard, so, man, 12 gauges are definitely nothing to fuck around with. They can get nasty. I mean, a Mossberg 590 Shockwave for a small apartment like this. Oh, dude. You know what I'm saying? For some, for like smaller areas or close up, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you have like slugs, and you can probably pop somebody off at 50 yards. Just, whoa, shit. Yeah. But a gun should only be used for self-defense and sport, and that's it. And hunting, they get used for anything else, and it's just like, ugh. And there are some really cool guns that have a lot of history behind them. If you're lucky enough to get your hands on a gun that was used in, like, say, World War II, for instance, you get yourself a 1911 that was used during wartime. It's kind of cool to think, hey, this gun has seen some shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I get sick and tired. I get sick and tired of the mass shootings and the terrorist attacks and shit. Fucking ridiculous. Fuck that shit. Yeah. For as small as my apartment is, and for, what I'm saying, like, not complaining, just saying, the length of my actual double barrel shotgun, it would be overkill. I mean, the velocity on that, you know what I'm saying? Which is a great advantage to myself. So, there's pros and cons to having your shotgun chopped down, so to speak. Which in Wyoming can be legally done. You know what I'm saying? Like, If I wanted to, I could have my shotgun made into an SDS, which is a short-barreled shotgun. Have it pistol gripped a bit, and then have it cut down to legal limit. Oh, that would be sexy. But the recoil on that would be a bit more challenging, and you lose distance on how far you can shoot it when you chop down the barrels because of the spread. So it's a pro and a con, really. It's a trade-off. Yeah. Like if I had my dream house and my dream house was on 20 acres of land, I'd have a little acre set up with steel targets and shit. That'd be cool. I do shooting videos for YouTube more often. Maybe you see a video of me playing a song on the Carillon, and then you see a video of me shooting at my shooting range, and it's like, damn, this dude's got a variety of content. If you have a 43 bell Carillon going on your bell tower, and then one giant swinging bell on a rope for the 44th bell, I tend to think you got the bells to play a variety of stuff, Like, you like Futurama, check this out. Start playing the Futurama theme song and be like, what? Actually, that reminds me. If I go to YouTube right quick and type in for Elise on the Bach Tower, that's cool shit. It's Beethoven played on a Carillon, basically, and there's different levels of Carillon. And a Carillon with 60 plus bells is considered a grand Carillon, and yeah, those things are super expensive. For release, right there, click on that. I fucking hate this keyboard. Easy enough. Furley's on Bach Tower. Now, what you're about to hear, Facebook, is a bell tower playing Beethoven's Furley's legitly. This is cool shit. I'm gonna mute the ad. That was kind of obnoxious. A YouTube red ad. Hey, we're gonna check this shit out. This is cool. Listen to it.
I got the leaning power this Don't sit down, they're set up. said to Dean about some things post-college. And he says this is the highest point before it.
Yeah. Now here's how this whole Carillon thing works out. It's basically this giant wooden box, and it's got these little pegs that sit individually on the wooden box. You know what I'm saying? And each one of those pegs is connected to a wire that goes straight up out of the box into the ceiling, and it goes past the ceiling into where the bells are kept, and each individual wire is hooked up to a Carillon bell, and they can be anywhere from like this big to like, this big. Well, your cousin shouldn't be doing heroin. That's nasty shit. Mr. Alex Baker, to answer your question. You should tell your cousin to like switch to shrooms and weed. It's way more natural for you, man. Yeah, man, because heroin's not good news. Like, if you listen to 6 a.m., you know what I'm saying? Damn, Alex Baker, that's some crazy shit. Yeah, if you're going to be doing anything like acid or hallucinogenics, you want to take it easy on it. Like, you don't want to overdo yourself, and get so high you can't distinguish reality from fantasy. And that's when, you got to be responsible with your shit, people. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what gives certain things a bad name. Dale Lundale says, Josh, how long do you think it will be until you win the lotto and build your dream house? I don't know, hopefully soon. I mean, crazier things have happened. Look who we have as a president right now. Was that a crack at Donald Trump's presidency? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. If you think it'll help, Dale, by all means. If my Cobra fans want to cast spells to boost my chances at winning the lottery for my dream house and shit, I'd be cool with that. Yeah, buddy. Four-story Victorian Second Empire on a 20 acres of land. Yeah, that'd be sick. I have like 3 secret passageways. One leads to the basement, one leads to a little workout room, one leads to the clock tower levels and shit. Yeah. Got this secret passageway concealed in my room. Turn that candlestick to the side, that lamp that has a light bulb shape, and it's all shaped like a candlestick, I have lights like that going all over the house and shit. But you turn to the side, the door opens, there's a staircase going up, very slowly, very easy to climb. Get to the first level, oh, there's the Carillon and a big ass rope in front of it. Oh shit. There's a door on the other side. Open it, climb the staircase again. There's next levels where all the bells are kept. And there's a spiral staircase going up again to a trap door. open that trap door. Oh shit, there's all 4 clock faces. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I guarantee you, if you've seen this fucking house and I posted a picture on Facebook, you'd know whose house it was instantly. Because you'd see it and you'd be like, whoa. And I'd be doing videos of it on YouTube. I'd be like, yo, check this out. This right here. Yeah. I have to reload that tobacco. So a little casher. Yeah, crazier things have most definitely happened. Oh, there it is. Crazier things have happened. No, the best chance is to just let it build up and buy a ticket when it's super big. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, crazier things have definitely happened. Facebook. People are like, oh, your odds of winning the lottery are slim to none. Yes, that is true, but I'll say it again. Donald Trump's president. Crazier things have happened. That just shows you how much this country didn't really trust Hillary Clinton, to be honest. They're willing to elect somebody who has no political experience whatsoever as president. Now, it's very easy to download videos from YouTube and then save them to your desktop, and then you can fuck with them on a computer, edit them, and make the person who made the video look bad in some way. Or you don't, or say you don't fuck with it. You like the person so much that you're just like, I want to upload that person's video to my channel, blah, blah, blah. People have done that to me on numerous occasions. That's how people are stealing my Facebook Live videos and uploading them to YouTube, and it's like, oh, well, ain't that a kick? And flagging their account for stealing my videos isn't going to do anything, because these videos aren't on YouTube, they're on Facebook, so, you know. Get some drier tobacco in here and vanilla. Oh, that's a good way to look at it, Dale. That is true, Dale. That is 100% true. Dale Lonsdale just said, the trolls are trying to fuck you, but in the end, they're just giving you a bigger audience. Exactly. Fucking exactly. And it's like I've always said, I think trolls are my biggest fans, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're so hell-bent and obsessed with fucking with me that they must like my videos, otherwise they wouldn't try so hard to do it. You know, I think if you truly don't like something, you would ignore it. That's why I don't pay attention to bands I don't like. I'll occasionally make fun of them because, you know, that's healthy, but I'm not going to be obsessive about it, you know. What does that say about me? Your comment's getting deleted. I've said this many times on Facebook Live before. I do not know how to play Freebird yet, so if you continue to ask that question, I will block you from Facebook. Am I capable of learning it? Probably, but I shred more than anything. It's just, you know, yeah. I am capable of learning songs, though. I've managed to get down a couple of chunks. That's a long ass fucking song to learn. My hangovers aren't too bad if I manage them just right. Yeah, I do sometimes stream when I'm a little drunk, and yeah. Well, as soon as you're done drinking for the evening, you want to drink plenty of water so that your body hydrates the alcohol properly. And if you have a hangover the next day, drink some Sprite if you can, and you should be fine, you know. And eat bread to help absorb the alcohol as well if you have to, you know. Nothing to be jealous about, Dale, you know. It's just giving you a couple of tips, I guess, that work for me. Maybe they'll work for you. So when you've had your fill of alcohol, you know, and you're done drinking for the evening, just start drinking plenty of water and pee as much as you can in the toilet, of course, and, you know, maybe your hangovers won't be as bad, you know. Also depends on what you're drinking and how it affects you, you know. I'm one of the lucky few that I can drink damn near anything and it's not going to affect me differently. Because some people get meaner on certain things, and you know, I don't get meaner on certain alcohols. I just turn into a smart ass, you know, and that's when I gotta watch what I say because, you know, after a certain couple of drinks, I turn into one of those guys that's just like, this is your problem, this is your problem, this is your problem. And no one likes those kinds of drunks. So, yeah. Uh, Oh no, hangovers suck. And I've had a couple on my day, but I've learned to work around them, so to speak. You know, I hardly ever get them anymore. Uh, yeah. But this video is long enough. Definitely catch you all on the flip side. Oh, no problem, Dale. This is what Facebook Live is for. It gives me a chance to, do what I do on YouTube to a degree, but then also chat with fans,